Hey there, everyone. It's Pastor Nate just coming to you with something I've been thinking about doing for a while. Especially if you're watching this, this is being videoed right in the middle of Safer at Home and everything that is coronavirus. And as we entered into our country completely changing and kind of shutting down, I'd just been personally reading through the Psalms, and it just seemed to be perfect for what was upcoming because there's just been so many encouraging things that come through reading the Psalms. So I thought how perfect that it would be just to do a few kind of devotion times of reading the Psalms. And I'll tell you, this isn't going to be anything huge or big. I don't know how often exactly these will go up, but I'll just try and do these periodically. So what I plan on doing through these is simply I just want to read a psalm or a part of a psalm if it's a longer one, just because I absolutely believe in that. The power of reading God's word and hearing God's word, and that alone may be something that could transform us. And then at the end, I'll just add a few thoughts that are hopefully going to be encouraging for you wherever you're at right now. If it is in the middle of what's going on in our world as I tape this, video this, or if it is later, maybe you for some reason are able to stumble back upon this. I just hope it'll find whoever, and I pray that it will find whoever listens. They'll find them in a place that they can encourage them. So today, I picked out Psalm 3. So let's go ahead. We're going to read it, and then I'll share some thoughts afterwards. It says this. I'm reading from the NLT today. It says, "O Lord, I have so many enemies. So many are against me. So many are saying, 'God will never rescue me.' But you, O Lord, are a shield around me. You are my glory, the one who holds my head high. I cried out to the Lord, and he answered me from his holy mountain. I lay down and slept, yet I woke up in safety, for the Lord was watching over me. I'm not afraid of 10,000 enemies who surround me on every side. Arise, O Lord, rescue me, my God. Slap all my enemies in the face. Shatter the teeth of the wicked. Victory comes from you, O Lord. May you bless your people." So a few things I thought of just as reading through that is how often we identify our enemies, and we can pick out so many. Here, David mentions 10,000, and he did have armies of 10,000 people coming after him. But we like to do that as well, as find our 10,000 enemies that are coming after us. And we count them, and we want to identify them, and we maybe even want to bring them out and say something about them. Sometimes, though, we forget, while we continue to count those who are against us, we forget exactly who is for us, and that's God. God is for us. God is with us. God, if we're talking enemies, he is our ally, and we just need to remember that sometimes. And what we see David saying here is that he can absolutely rest in knowing that God will protect him, that God is his ally, that God is going to be his friend. He mentions that he's able to go to sleep and still be in safety. And so it's just David recognizes the reality that he doesn't have to stand watch in this kind of very nervous, anxious way, that he can really rest in the fact that knowing he can still rest and God will protect him. He's still going to be able to wake up the next day with that. And if he doesn't wake up, we know now that we have the assurance as believers that heaven is waiting us or waiting for us. So we can trust that. We can trust the fact that God is protecting us. And as we go through the Psalms, we're going to see that so often, that God protects us. So today I encourage you that whether it's the things going on in our world, if it's a political thing, maybe it's a personal, relational thing that's happening, if you have found yourself stuck in a rut of identifying who your enemy is, that maybe today step back and remember who your ally and who your protector is, and that's God. So I hope today that's encouraging. I hope you can rest in that. I pray that you could even just pray that prayer of, God, help me to find out who are those who are standing with me and not be so worried about my enemies, especially since in our world right now, coronavirus is a silent enemy, and it causes us to create a lot of lines of who is against us. So God is for you. He's protecting you. Maybe take a moment to go and read Psalm 3 on your own and just reflect through each of those words. So hope this finds you well, and God bless.